Here's the oldest story ever told. When injustice takes over the world, God himself must come down, shed his power, and show us how to live as a human. It's in the Bible, it's in the Hindu myth, it's everywhere. And now it's in a Tamil film. RJ Balaji's Karuppu takes that exact idea, puts a village deity inside a courtroom, strips him of every miracle he has, and asks, what does a god do when he can no longer be a god? The first half of this film is genuinely well written. A father and a daughter travel from Kerala to Chennai with 60 sovereigns of gold, money for a liver transplant. They get dropped, the cops recover, but they give only 45. And getting even that back means going through a court. This means falling into the hands of Baby Kannan, played by RJ Balaji, who treats cases like an extortion vending machine. What's quietly brilliant here is how RJ Balaji uses small details. An old woman keeps sharing a bench with the daughter in the courtroom. As the money bleeds out day and after, the daughter stops making room. She becomes cold. This is a throwaway moment, but it tells you everything about what happens when the justice is prolonged. The courtroom becomes a miniature of the corrupt world at large. When the father breaks and begs the deity enshrined in the court, Karuppu, played by Surya, actually appears. And Baby Kannan, playing devil's advocate in the most literal sense, makes him a wager. A mortal man cannot make truth triumph in a world this corrupt. Karuppu takes the form of a lawyer. No divine power, no miracle, just conscience. And a black coat. That's your film. That's a great film. But then an interval happens. When we come back, the film has changed its mind about what it wants to be. The courtroom disappears. The new rules about Karuppu's power appear. There is a random fight sequence, callbacks that feels they are from a completely different movie. What started as a sharp, philosophical, interesting story turns into exactly the kind of masala checklist it was trying to escape. Here's the core issue. Writing a story with a god in it is almost a checkmate on conflict, because a god can resolve anything. Superman only works as long as there is a kryptonite. The first half understood this. The wager was the film's own solution. Strip the deity, restore the stakes. But the second half quietly hands those power back, and the moment it does, tension evaporates. Once God can intervene, you stop worrying. And once you stop worrying, the film is already over. Karuppu is a film that loses faith in its own idea. It asks what a god is worth without his power, and quietly answers those questions by giving the powers back. That's not just a story problem, that's a philosophical surrender. Surya brings real warmth to this role. You believe in this god trying to navigate a broken system on pure conscience. But the film didn't trust that to be enough. It wanted the dances, the fight, the hat tips, the superstar moments. And reaching for all of that, it let go of the only good idea that made it special.